Welcome to Victor Hiking Trails. We're going to be doing the Seneca Trail on the north end, starting at the Ontario County, Monroe County line. It's also the county line. It's also the line between the town of Victor and the town of Perrington. We've got 17 people here today out to enjoy the trail.
This is today's trail leader, Chauncey Young.
Yeah. All right. We're on the road again.
This is where the Victor Hiking Trail starts. It also connects up with the Crescent Trail. You notice there's a lot of leaves on the trail. Later in the year, mid-November, we'll come out and sweep most of the leaves off the trail. After traversing the hills up and down in back of the plaza, we exit the woods and come out onto the trail next to Turk Hill Road. You can see the plaza off to the right. Turk Hill Road is off to the left. It's recommended that you cross at the traffic light. So go underneath the power lines and we'll head up the hill. The power lines going to be turning right, head into the woods. Here we get a view looking to the west over to Eastview Mall towards Mendon. This is a beautiful side hill trail, a lot of ups and downs, just to the west of High Point, a business development area. This is a typical sign showing direction for the Seneca Trail. This is High Point, all Class A buildings, many multinational businesses here. We're going to be leaving High Point property, crossing High Point Drive and onto Valentine Museum property. The museum is operated by the Victor Historical Society. In a few next clip we will actually see the very first indoor mall that was built in Victor, and it was built in the 1870s. So now the Seneca Trail comes out right at the Valentine Museum. Come on back someday and read the sign. This is High Street. We will be crossing at the light to continue on the trail. We're now on the trail where it used to be a road in Victor, an extension of Valentine Road, and it went all the way over to Fishers, and this was actually called Lower Fishers Road. It was abandoned when they rerouted Route 96 and put in Route 490. I might add that the Seneca Trail, like most of the trails in Victor, in addition to being open for hiking, it's also open for mountain biking. Although some trails require a few more skills than others. There you can see where the creek goes under Route 96. So this is Route 96 heading north to Eastview Mall. We're heading south, going up the hill, back into the woods, and we'll be in back of a plaza. Here the Seneca Trail goes between the backyards of a residential area to my left and a small plaza on my right. We're now going on the trail in back of the Walmart Plaza complex. There are a few down and up hills on the trail in back of the mall, so just be prepared. If you're mountain biking, you're gonna go down, hit a little rough spot at the bottom, and then back up the hill. A small drainage ditch here with a few rocks to hop over, and then up the hill. This is the second little dip, still in back of the mall, off to my right, hence the fence. If you have time and in the mood for a picnic, there is a picnic table built here by Scouts as an Eagle project. This is also the start of the big climb going up to the highest point on the Seneca Trail North. This is the top of the hill. Looking west, you see a lot of trees. It was much nicer before all this brush grew up. I also like to mention that this section of the trail is a town easement. That means that the town, if they are capable, can maintain this section of trail. And they have been getting seasonal help to come through it and keep the brush at bay. This section here is a very gentle downslope. We're heading toward Willowbrook Road, and we'll be going underneath the thruway. Now you can hear the road traffic from the New York State Thruway. We're going down this slight decline out to Willowbrook Road. Then we will be turning to the right and going underneath the New York State Thruway. This is where the trail goes underneath the New York State Thruway. This is a one-lane road, but it's open for traffic in both directions. So you do have to be careful when you're walking through here. When you come out from the underpass, you'll make a sharp left. You can either step over the guardrail, or you can walk down to the end of the guardrail and come back on the path. Either way, we're moving to the left. There is a small wooden bridge to get you across the drainage creek. Just be careful, it can be slippery if it's wet. Not bad today. Make another left turn, head up the hill, and we'll be going through a field. Continue straight on up through the field with the thruway on our left till we get to the top of the hill, and then we'll make a right. Here's the view from the trail. So after you come up the trail along the field parallel to the New York State Thruway, you come up to this point, you make a right, don't go straight, make a right. So now we come out of the woods, a little bit of a dip here, cross this access road trail, don't take that, just go straight across, follow the red blazes or the Victor Hiking Trail red signs. Either way, you'll stay on the trail. A little bit of a dip here. This is a nice section. This is where the Seneca Trail crosses an access gravel road. This is owned by the DeMarcos. They have plans to develop this area, but they haven't started yet. Here comes some folks out enjoying this beautiful fall morning, Sunday morning hike on the Seneca Trail. So we're still on DeMarco property. We're going through a little brush area. There are plans to put in a hotel, many stores, retail stores, and trails. Trails for the people who like to hike and bike. This is a neat little section that the trees have overgrown, and we've cut a path through here. We'll cross another access road here. This goes down to Route 96, but we're gonna go straight across. There's some interesting rock formations here. This is commonly known as conglomerate, mixture of sand and rocks that have had some weight put on them and has solidified into these interesting stones. Here's another small wooden bridge. This was a partnership between Genesee, Rochester, Genesee region off-road cyclists, or commonly known as the mountain bikers, with Victor Hiking Trails. We'll just continue up the hill out to the other access road. As you come out to the last access road, turn right and head down the hill. Well, you can start to hear some more road noise. That's Route 96, and we're going to be coming out right at the intersection of Route 96 and State Route 251. This is where the Seneca Trail comes out to Route 96 and Route 251 straight across from us. This is going to be the end of this video.
We hope you enjoyed this Sunday morning hike on the north end of the Seneca Trail. The distance covered was approximately 4 miles, so if you plan on doing an out and back, you will cover about 8 miles. Be sure to dress for the weather and stay hydrated. Look for additional videos on the Seneca Trail and several other trails in Victor. Be sure to give us a like and subscribe to the Victor Hiking Trails channel.